Vegan Health. Healthy living made simple.
Disclaimer. This video is for education only, not medical advice. Always consult a professional before making changes to your health or routine. Most people trying to lose weight are doing it at the wrong level. They're getting results, but not the results they actually want. And the difference between losing weight, losing fat, and actually transforming your body comes down to just 3 key upgrades. Miss one of them, and you're leaving most of your results on the table. Here's something that surprises a lot of people when they first hear it. Losing weight and losing fat are not the same thing. Not even close. You can step on a scale and see the number go down, and still look and feel almost exactly the same as before. You can eat less, move more, and watch that number drop while quietly losing muscle, bone density, and energy along the way. That's not a transformation. That's just a smaller version of the same problem. Today I want to walk you through what I call the 3-level fat loss formula, a simple, science-backed framework that explains exactly why most diets fail to deliver real results, and what you need to add at each level to get the body composition change you're actually after. This isn't complicated. In fact, once you see it laid out clearly, you'll wonder why nobody explained it to you this way sooner. Let's start at level 8, the most basic version of what most people try first. Eat less, move more. It sounds almost too simple, and in one sense, it is because it absolutely works for producing weight loss. When you consistently consume fewer calories than your body burns, you create what's called a caloric deficit. Your body needs to find energy from somewhere, so it starts breaking down stored fuel. The scale goes down. You feel lighter. People notice. So, what's the problem? The problem is that your body doesn't only burn stored fat when it's in a caloric deficit. It also breaks down muscle tissue, especially when the deficit is large, the protein intake is low, or the caloric restriction has been going on for a long time. Research suggests that in a typical caloric deficit, without additional support, a meaningful percentage of the weight lost can come from lean muscle mass, not just body fat. And here's why that matters beyond just appearance. Muscle is metabolically active tissue. The more muscle you carry, the more calories your body burns at rest. Lose muscle while dieting, and your metabolism slows down, which means over time, the same diet that was working starts working less and less. This is the classic cycle that many people get trapped in: losing weight, plateauing, eating even less, plateauing again, feeling exhausted and frustrated. Level 1 produces weight loss, but it doesn't protect your muscle. And it doesn't necessarily produce the lean, strong, energetic result most people are really looking for. To get there, you need to move up to level 2. Level 2 keeps everything from level 1. The caloric deficit, the increased movement, but adds one critical upgrade: high protein intake. This single addition fundamentally changes what your body does inside a caloric deficit. Here's why protein is so powerful in this context. First, protein protects muscle. When your body is in a caloric deficit and has access to adequate protein, research consistently shows it is significantly better at preserving lean muscle mass while losing fat. Studies suggest that higher protein diets during weight loss can reduce muscle loss by a substantial margin compared to lower protein approaches. Second, protein keeps you fuller for longer. Of the 3 macronutrients, protein, carbohydrates, and fat, protein has the highest satiety value. It triggers the release of appetite-regulating hormones that signal fullness to the brain. This means less hunger, fewer cravings, and an easier time maintaining the caloric deficit without feeling deprived. Third, protein has a higher thermic effect. Your body actually burns more calories digesting and processing protein than it does processing carbohydrates or fat. Research suggests that roughly 20 to 30% of the calories in protein are used just in the digestion process itself. This gives a small but meaningful metabolic advantage. How much protein should you aim for? General guidance from sports nutrition research suggests a target of roughly 1.6 to 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day for people in a caloric deficit who want to preserve muscle mass. For a 75 kilogram person, that's somewhere between 120 and 165 grams of protein daily. Good sources include lean meats like chicken and turkey, fish, eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, legumes, tofu, and protein supplements if needed to hit your target. With level 2 in place, caloric deficit, regular movement, and high protein, you're no longer just losing weight. You're specifically losing fat while protecting the muscle underneath. The result looks and feels very different on your body. Clothes fit differently. Energy is better. Metabolism stays more stable. But if you want to go one level further, if you want to not just preserve muscle, but actually build it, there's one more upgrade to make. Level 3 is where body transformation really happens. Same caloric deficit, same increased movement, same high protein intake, plus one final addition: resistance training. Also known as weight training, strength training, or lifting. This is the deliberate practice of challenging your muscles against resistance, whether that's free weights, machines, resistance bands, or even bodyweight exercises. And the reason it changes everything is rooted in a simple biological principle. Your body is remarkably adaptable. It builds and maintains structures based on demand. When you consistently challenge your muscles with progressive resistance, your body receives a clear signal. These muscles are being used, they need to be maintained and potentially grown. Combined with adequate protein, the raw material for building muscle tissue, resistance training can trigger a process called muscle protein synthesis, where the body actively repairs and builds new muscle fibers. Here's what makes this remarkable in the context of fat loss. Research suggests that it is possible, particularly for people who are newer to training or returning after a break, to simultaneously lose fat and build muscle. Scientists sometimes call this body recomposition. You're not just getting smaller, you're getting leaner, stronger, and more defined at the same time. And the long-term metabolic benefits compound over time. More muscle means a higher resting metabolic rate, meaning your body burns more calories, even when you're sitting still. This makes it significantly easier to maintain your results over the long term, without constantly restricting food. What does resistance training look like in practice? Research generally recommends training each major muscle group 2 to 3 times per week, with exercises that progressively challenge you over time, meaning you gradually increase the weight, reps, or difficulty as you get stronger. You don't need to spend hours in the gym. Studies suggest that even 3 sessions per week of 45 to 60 minutes can produce meaningful muscle-building results. When combined with proper nutrition, squats, deadlifts, rows, presses, lunges, compound movements that work multiple muscle groups simultaneously are particularly efficient and effective. So, if level 3 produces the best results, why do most people never get there? A few reasons. First, they don't know the framework. They've been told that weight loss is just about eating less and moving more. Nobody explained that protein and resistance training are the missing pieces. Second, the scale confuses them. When you start resistance training while losing fat, you may be building muscle at the same time. Muscle is denser than fat. The scale might move more slowly or temporarily plateau. This misleads many people into thinking it's not working, when in reality, their body composition is improving significantly. Third, it feels harder. Lifting weights requires more effort, more learning, more consistency than just going for a walk. Many people choose the path of least resistance and end up with level 1 results. The framework is simple. More steps equals more weight lost. More steps plus more protein equals more fat lost. More steps plus more protein plus resistance training equals fat lost and muscle built. Each level builds on the last. Each upgrade amplifies the results of everything below it. If you're at level 1 right now, that's completely fine. Start there. Get your caloric deficit in place. Increase your daily movement. Walking is genuinely one of the most underrated fat loss tools available. Get consistent. Then, add level 2. Start tracking your protein. Aim to hit at least 1.6 grams per kilogram of body weight daily. Add a protein source to every meal. Then add level 3. Start with 2 resistance training sessions per week if you're a beginner. Focus on learning the basic movement patterns: squat, hinge, push, pull. Progress gradually. Be patient. You don't need to jump straight to level 3. The most important thing is that you understand where you are, where you're going, and what each upgrade adds to your results. Here's the complete 3-level fat loss formula in a nutshell. Level 1, eat less plus move more. Result, weight loss, but risk of muscle loss and metabolic slowdown. Level 2, level 1 plus high protein intake. Result, fat loss with muscle preservation, better satiety, more stable metabolism. Level 3, level 2 plus resistance training. Result, fat loss and muscle building, true body recomposition. Each level is a genuine upgrade. Each one builds directly on the last. The goal isn't just to be lighter. The goal is to be leaner, stronger, and more energetic in a way that lasts. The information in this video isn't complicated, but it's information that can genuinely change the direction of your health and fitness journey if you apply it consistently. Start where you are. Add each layer when you're ready. Trust the process. And as always, if you have specific health concerns or medical conditions, please work with a qualified healthcare professional who can guide you based on your individual needs. If this video gave you clarity or value, share it with someone who's been stuck in the cycle of dieting without real results. It might be exactly what they need to hear. And if you'd like more clear, evidence-based health and fitness content, subscribe to the channel. New videos every week. No hype, no extreme promises. Just practical, science-backed information to help you make genuinely better decisions for your health. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.